If you've been wondering when exactly did everybody know that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire signed on for the multiverse romp that is Spider-Man No Way Home, and does it in fact fall in line with what scoopers were saying that they were added to production very late? Well, you should know by now it doesn't line up with what the scoopers said because they revealed when it was, and turns out it was right when the film started shooting. So this info comes at us from the screenwriter of Spider-Man No Way Home, actually both of them, Chris McKenna and Eric Somers, both talked to The Hollywood Reporter in regards to putting together the screenplay for Spider-Man No Way Home, and the concept of the third act with all the Spider-Man was brought up, how that came to be, and then they went into, well, when did you guys know that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire both signed on? Now, if you've been following the Scooper Mill, you know that it was reported that they were added halfway into production, that they agreed at last minute, which is why they extended the shoots, which, I mean, they did extend the shoots, but that was because of worldwide pandemic and shutdowns. Well, they revealed they actually signed on right before Christmas of last year, meaning that they actually signed on just 2 to 3 weeks after the pre-production started, when they were still building the set, and we got our first photo and sort of confirmation of this film becoming a multiversal film, because this is at the time where Alfred Molina was very much in the news. So you start to realize that they were literally agreeing upon being in this film right before they officially started shooting. Everything that they were doing, which was very early on supposed to be that bridge sequence, which is the first thing we knew because the car hanging over the side and everything, and that's when we heard about Molina. And at the same time, you realize that, the timing of events here is pretty much lining up with everything that we suspected that was actually denied and dismissed by insiders. But we're like, no, that's not how it went. And now we're getting it confirmed that it was. And it's one of these things where you have to realize that this entire film, the way they were coming up with the concepts that were even confirmed by Tom Holland, he said this film came down to either everybody signs on and we do it, or we have to change it before we get to shooting it, which should have obviously been a revelation, I guess, at this point to most people, that either everybody signed on and then they go, well, I guess we can make the script a reality, or as he said, if somebody didn't sign on and they didn't get a major factor, they had to redo the whole thing, which again does make sense. So overall, it's going to be interesting to see what comes next and what other details we end up finding out as we go towards the home release, because it's always filled with so much new info and content that I can't wait to talk about.